I love it when Dell Technology sponsors content that puts their claims to the test here on the CTO Advisor channel. I'm a Dell Technologies customer. Over in the CTO Advisor Hybrid Infrastructure, we purchased some used Dell 730 XDs, installed VMware VSAN on top of that, and that's been our test bed for the CTO Advisor Hybrid Infrastructure physical lab. We've done some excellent things such as expanding out the VMware Cloud services in AWS and using some of the other VMware Cloud based technologies and the other hyperscalers. But we've gotten to the point by design that the solution is long in the tooth. It's the Broadwell chipset for Intel, and now we're looking at Intel Ice Lake, expanding our data center operations again beyond the private data center. And we've quite frankly run into some operational problems with the platform. If you watched the previous video with Jeremy Merrill from Dell Technologies, you'll know from a pre-sales type of perspective that we're in some pain points. I'll go in some detail. We're running VMware vSphere 6.7 Update 3. That is the latest version of vSphere 6.7 we can go to. Now VMware is on the second or third minor release of vSphere 7.0, and we're experiencing the pain point that organizations experience when they go to upgrade VMware vSphere or any other IT infrastructure technology. We have to recertify the hardware for the platform. The 730 XDs are a little bit long in the tooth, so we'd have to do some system upgrades to get it to the point where we would deploy vSphere 7.0. Practical problems. I would have to pay our systems engineer, Tom, to specifically go out and do that work instead of paying him to research VMware Tanzu, Kubernetes, cloud native technologies, even going to VMware Cloud on AWS full time at some point. It's a distraction. We have to, again, reduce the amount of time that we're spending on legacy operational approaches and then spend that time on the new operation models based around cloud and cloud technologies. So where is VxRail coming into play? Well, obviously, VxRail solves a practical problem for me. I don't have to spend cycles or money having an engineer update from 6.7 to 7.0. From an operations perspective, it gets me to 7.0 from 6.7 faster. But what are some of the other value plays as we're looking at VMware Cloud Foundation? If you compare it to anything, we're comparing it to the VMware Cloud offering from VMware on AWS and that experience we got when we did all our testing. It was really nice to not worry about the bits of vSphere. Our engineers could focus on cloud transformation and those capabilities. But from a practical sense, we still need to monitor for health. We still need to monitor for performance. We need to take advantage of engineering for locations with slow links. We need our engineers not thinking about the physical underlay as much as possible so that they can offer the business value. That's what this series is about. This is what this testing is about. In the next video, Tom and Alistair will talk to Dell's subject matter expert about the values and the results of their testing, of their initial testing of the system. Other than life cycle management, where does VxRail HCI System benefit data center operators? Specifically, how is it benefiting the CTO Advisor Hybrid Infrastructure? I hope you enjoy this series. We thoroughly enjoy Dell giving us access to the systems, giving us free reign, allowing us to determine what was of value and what wasn't as much value. I hope you get as much insight as we have throughout this series. Talk to you next CTO Dose. Until then, you can follow us on the web, thectoadvisor.com, and you can follow this series, thectoadvisor.com/Dell Tech. Talk to you next CTO Dose.